grew up in a world that's not
I understand now
populated
why
by
there's
American
all
kids.
these little otaku running around, and you're going, midget?
Are you lost?
And then mom goes, get back here! And you go, oh no, that's not midget. Why was she wearing that? Some of the costumes children wear scare me. You know, some of us dress as kids. Some of them dress like us.
I saw the Mad Hatter. I saw a little kid. There was the Mad Hatter.
Oh.
Why is child services not
Yeah. We were out there. And there was this cute little girl came up.
Love of God.
She was about yay high. She had fishnet stockings and a pair of underwear over it. And a bunny tail. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, hon, can I take your picture? No. It's like, so I wanted to show my club what not to do. I'm out there taking pictures of everything, you know. If I see somebody with a good costume, or even a good attempt at a costume, because there is nothing that makes you feel better than when you have put out some effort. And you put out effort just on those R's, you know. People go, oh, I could do that. Well, why didn't you? You know, they took the time to do it, and they're having fun out here. But you took time to do something, and you look nice, you look clean, you look respectable.
Special when people take pictures.
That is very important. I'm seeing some of the people that run around out here, and you're going, why haven't you been arrested yet? And then I see the cop, and he's going, that's why you haven't been arrested. He's drooling. He's afraid to take a step. He's going to slip. What was it?
Eye candy.
Eye candy. Oh no, I like the eye candy. You're about yay high. And this year, oh my God, how many half-naked men are running around?
I saw a really good one too.
Oh, I got pictures of every last one of them.
I have a video of two half-naked men fighting each other. Oh, so happy.
There. Have you seen?
You want to see? Want to see? Want to see? I have it on camera.
The two guys in spandex.
See me after class.
Yes, ma'am.
Extra credit.
But yes, I'm sorry.
I just do more mascots. I'm actually working on a plethora. I'm actually working on a skips from Retro Show and when we're actually getting pretty cool with that.
We've got to
I'm also
hurry.
trying to do cheat from
Yeah.
It was adorable.
I love cheap.
cheap, great fur, and I want to do a lot of stuff with it. And
Keep in mind, fur is hot. Now, if you go
well, I'm more or
to
less looking at diet and we get to work.
polyester, does not dye well.
Actually, they've got a new kind, it's called eye dye.
Uh-huh.
You toss it in they've got an eye dye poly.
Okay.
Toss it in the washing machine with the stuff, and you wash it, run it, stop it before it drains, run it back through, and then wash it, and you're done.
Where do you pick it up?
I got mine at Joann's, you can order it online.
Okay, cool. About how much was it?
This thing is like $3. It dyes like 3 pounds of fabric.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not a huge thing, but
So you're going to want to find out how much weight, because the size of it isn't going to give you the weight.
right.
They're
And then
different
they want to
things.
like do little.
But is it, can you do more designs with it, or is it just?
Can you paint it on? Is what
Yeah,
it is.
Actually, if you want
Make them like Joann's for the plants. They should stick your plants in there. Make a picture.
there's a company that's entirely textiles and dyes. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It had sheep on the catalog. That's really helpful.
The other thing you can do is dilute Sharpie in alcohol and kind of airbrush it. And that actually works pretty well.
Airbrushing, that's something else that you might do is go ahead and get some of that dye and talk to somebody who does airbrushing and have them airbrush it for you. That's one of the things I really like about having a panel like this is you've got people who have done things like diluting a Sharpie. Did you dilute it in water or in alcohol?
You've got to use alcohol.
Awesome. Thing is, I do face painting at carnivals and I use permanent markers, the non-toxic Sharpies. not Sharpays, because I found out that there's a company out there that's called Sharpay, because they figured, oh, we can cash in on the Sharpies. They're not non-toxic and they are icky. Make sure it's a Sharpie. But it does come off the skin with 92% alcohol, which you get at Walmart for $1.92 for a bottle. But one of the things I like about this is all of us here have done stuff. For example, she's found a poly dye. I've never found a poly dye. And it might be regional too, because I haven't seen it at our Joann's, but it might only be an online thing from where we are. So one of the things,
It's just this teeny little display.
and you'll lose it, you have to ask for it.
Where all the other dyes are, like the written and everything, it's got a little carousel that's like on the bottom shelf.
And I'm fat, I'm not bending over.
Well, you can pick it up.
Oh, I got something called Pinchy Things. I own a wholesale shop, and we have over 250 items under a quarter. I have these Pinchy Things all over my store because I am not bending over there for one 5-cent item. Oh, you want that one? No problem. Where's my Pinchy Thing? You want two? I got this one. But one of the things that I like about this is that you can go ahead and exchange ideas, thoughts. You can see some nice costumes. You've got a nice costume. Did you stand up, hon? Now, who was it who was saying they had the boobs that were big and the small rib cage?
Empire waistlines are so
Look what she
nice.
did here. Once you came around the boobs, stop with the Empire waist here, and then just went straight from
Funny
there.
thing is, my hotel is about a few miles away.
Thank you. That is absolutely adorable.
Great thing.
And your outfit, I
4
like.
points of share.
Stand up, honey.
I think I'm farther down the
The
street than
thing
you are.
is,
Courtyard.
it's simple. It's easy. Are those pants
I
you
gotta
wearing
take
or
a
tight?
train
That-
and first get to the airport and take a shuttle bus.
I'm not wearing pants. I was telling
And I thought you were going commando.
I was telling that to the guy selling the kilts downstairs. I gave him a line that said, and they say you can't buy freedom.
That's awesome. But the thing is, she's not showing anything, you know? It's down to a decent length. So something like this is simple, it's easy, and
Link's feminine enough to wear tights anyway.
the white belt is something else that made her waist look smaller.
Oh, I
Because
didn't even know that.
when you're big, you don't want to wear a chain because you're going
Hey, look
lost
here.
somewhere under the mountains. But you use a wider belt and it more defines your waist. Don't pull it so tight unless that's what you're really trying to do. I went to a golf club and I really wanted that nice little waist. I had a waist. I couldn't drink. If I took a sip of water, I burped. But damn, I had a nice waist. That's something else that you could use. You want to stand up, honey?
Extra fluffy items, like large tails. The bigger it is, the smaller you are.
Exactly. That's for Boa, honey. Don't let it fly to you. And could you stand up? You've got the other cure.
Cinchers!
It's not that bad, I promise.
There's a difference between a corset and a cincher. A cincher goes underneath the boobs. A corset will either smash your boobs or lift your boobs.
Goes up.
Now,
That's what mine does.
where did you get this one?
And I probably forget the name. My friend Drew is second row from the back, all the way on the end.
You hear that, everyone?
On sale here.
On sale here. Big lady corsets. As everybody runs out the door and I'm going, where the hell is my class?
That's okay, they're closed now.
Yes.
I got this one, custom, less than $200.
Draconis
And
courses.
it is so, I mean, it's laced right, it's really, really comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it was just another one of those word of mouth thing. My best friend has one. She's about this big around, but
Right.
she has it and she's like, try it. They gave me a
Cinchers
deal.
can feel really, really comfortable. They actually support your back. One of the problems that they had in the Civil War time was they were lacing up those corsets, and that was what was supporting them. When they took the corsets off, they had no back because their spine didn't have a chance to develop. It was being, all the muscles were being used, just sitting there, and everything that was being held in was being held by the corsets. However, they can be comfortable if they're fitted properly. There's also a place online called Big Gals Lingerie. They go to 12X. Oh yeah, you ain't kidding. They've got corsets. They've got really nice outfits, and they're big enough and cut right for some of them.
4-minute warning.
4-minute warning?
No!
Somebody grab the
Overtime!
Yeah, the other one went overtime.
Dude, you have all these fat people in here. Do you really think they could get us out?
Oh! Burnage.
Okay.
Pray they don't slide a sheet of bacon like right outside the door, because I'll be gone.
Plus size anime character female
Oh,
that
hurts
is
my face.
powerful and not like dorky. Everyone hates her. She's in the back of the room with really big dirty glasses, you know.
And then I started going to get really hurt because I was it, and then I realized,
You know
oh, I really
any
hate the
anime
face to
character.
break it.
She's the anime guru.
I think it's one of the hardest questions I've ever been asked.
Really?
Oh God! To develop a good style for anime.
I'm trying to remember.
Like I said, why be a female?
The manga, not.
There's no fun in that.
Remember that big woman?
But Millie is amazing. It doesn't matter how tall you are or how fat you are. She wears so much crap, and not to mention her gun is huge. Her gun is half the size of her body. No, make your gun bigger, like slightly bigger than half the size of your body. You immediately look tiny compared to that thing. So it doesn't matter. And if you want to look bigger, if you want to look as tall as Millie does, make it smaller. The gun changes everything. Meryl, on the other hand, she's tiny anyway. Millie
The thing
is...
Bulma from Dragon Ball Z, she gave birth to a Super Saiyan.
Oh, yeah! Oh!
The thing
There you
is,
go.
it's harder just to find a decently drawn character, something that isn't just skipified.
Yeah, because they have that big,
Yes.
you know.
Hey, I'm a big fan of Yajirobe.
She's the encyclopedia. There's one woman I can think of. She's not exactly fat, but she's definitely huge. Akira, not the anime, the manga. The female protagonist bodyguard carried a huge freaking gun. In fact, she made their weapons.
I'm not real sure, honestly, because I've never read the manga.
Oh God.
I've only seen part of it.
Google her.
The minute you see her, you will immediately know what I'm talking about.
Well, it doesn't help. A lot of the enemies from Gantz are fairly on the large side. So if you want to do a cosplay that people are going to recognize, just do a Gantz enemy. I love Gantz. I'm weird like that.
I was rich for it.
Well, I think there's an entire episode dedicated to Japanese statues becoming alien enemies, and half of them are giant Buddhas. I love it because it's so diverse too. It's really easy to come things up, do things. If you're playing main characters, it's good.
I had to like the main character yelled at someone until they had sex with him.